crying. What did it just say? Sad, hurt, crying. Now this person is over there crying. It could be a group of witches. They're crying. They're blaming each other. There's nothing that can be done to help them. There's no umbrella that can save them from the hellfire. There is a group of witches here that I'm picking up on the channel. I may do a separate message. There's a group of witches that are scared of you now. For some of you, there was family members who went to a high-ranking witch who had these, seeking for info, who had this witch doing dark magic on you. I told you, they're seeking for info about you. They want to know, are you doing Lexi, Will, Bill, Emmanuel, Manny, Ben, Carl, Joe could be significant. Are you doing black magic? Are you a witch? Are you into some type of sorcery, witchcraft? And I'm just going to be honest with you. You are the spell. You are the witchcraft. You are the magic, the white magic, the black magic. You are everything. You are it all. You are it. You whatever a motherfucker is projecting, whatever they sending, you that. You that. It's like you mirror. Like it's mirror energy. It's like you get what you give. When directing energy towards you, you get what you give. You send love, peace, prosperity, and that's what you get. When a person sends you love, peace, and prosperity, that's what they tend to receive. If they send you demonic energy, they tend to receive that times 10. People receive whatever they send it to you or projecting onto you times 10. We have very rare gifts.
Hello, dear. I'm here. I am here. Like I say, I like spending time right here on that couch. Right here. I don't want to be in the bed. Right here. I get up whenever I feel like it. I don't feel lazy. Yeah. I'm here. Where you are. Tonight, I had to put the 5 of us pentagram up, right? In the light. Excuse me. I will show one day how I do it. Yes, I do it many different times. And each time I do it different way. But last night I did it the same way I did it the time before when I was in Matapen. So I get a pentagram of a 5-pointed star, and I write the name on it. I did it for the 5 of us. Everything I do for me and my children, I do it for my soulmate too. Because to me, he's part of me already. So I take a star for me, one for him, one for each of my children. And I write my name in the center of one. I write my soulmate name in one. I write my first child one. I write the name of my second child, and then the third one, each one star. Now, then I put them together. I arrange them in a way where each of them facing me. Because I look for places where it's not gonna burn anything, so I place it on the floor because the floor is tile. So on the tile, when it finishes burning, nothing's gonna happen. It's whatever the victim just gonna die. That's how I do it this time and the time before. with fixing them in a way where they each, none of them is behind another. Each one of them is seen able because we need to be seen, and then facing the light. And I charge the candle and I say, I must be in the light. So and so must be in the light. So and so must be in the light. My bloodline must be in the light. My children must be in the light. And I said, my soulmate must be in the light. I must be in the light. And I mark the candle as I say that. And as I say that, excuse me. So as I say that, I added, because remember, everything is in the spirit before physical. So I had to add by saying our astral body must be in the light, cleared of dark clouds and black smoke. And I said, all black smoke and dark clouds must disappear, clear away, clear away, clear away from our astral body. And then I presented it to the east, west, north, south, and then I placed it on the floor because you don't want nothing to burn. You know, hey, I did it. I feel proud of what I do. Do I do witchcraft? Like witchcraft? I'm clearing negativity that they send towards me, my soulmate, my children. Now, whoever have put us in a place where our destiny cannot advance, cannot progress, cannot elevate. Now, whoever it is, once the energy is clear away from us, it's gonna seek the honor. This is why you don't bother people who don't bother you, because when it comes back to you, you know how they say sevenfold? I don't say sevenfold, I say tenfold. And people say backfire. Some people say boomerang, but I say ricochet. Ricochet is the best one. I don't know what you are. All I know, you keep popping on my wall and I send you back to the center. By the name of Jesus Christ, and you must go. You know you cannot be hidden. You cannot hide in my presence. And you have no power. So all you've been doing is creeping and peeping. That's all you've been doing. You can't do nothing else besides that. Because Jesus is the wall between you and me and for my children as well. All right, where were we? When you try to destroy somebody and you see every time the person fall, the person rise again, you know what that means? It means sit your eyes down. Leave that person alone. That's so fresh. Somebody offer me and my children to coven. What are we, little goats? What are we, goats? Lamb? And the funny thing is that the coven pays money in advance, knowing that they're gonna have me. What you're fucking darkness, y'all want light. Don't you see I'm light? Now, putting the, excuse me, putting the light in front of the stars, that's bringing your astral body into the light. Now, all the dark clouds, all the black smoke, gonna go back to them, whoever. Okay. Everybody you see on my channel, my platform, I don't know who they are. I just started to drink the coffee because I want to spend the night awake. Certain things are creeping and peeping on the wall, and some of them kind of detaching, wants to come towards you, like wants to attack. I want to be awake to slap them or beat them up with the boom. Boom. I asked those demons, how come they let live people do whatever they want with them? Deal with them upon once they wake you up. They disturb your rest. That is so funny. And being able to see everything is funnier. I am able to see everything. Listen, this is so funny. It's funny. Hmm. It's exhausting when you want to sleep. Hmm. Hmm. I'm sleepy. Yeah. I'm I'm falling asleep. But I don't want to sleep tonight. I want to stay awake. I don't like it already that I walk the street for no reason. This man needs to stop making me walk. Oh, something I say is true. Is my nose itch. It's true. I don't want to sleep. Mm. I pray God. I pray God for next week, this week coming up to be a success for me and the children. I pray God everything negative that they send towards us for planning for the whole week, I cancel and I return them. They are ricochet. I decree they are ricochet. Even if I'm laughing, don't worry. I mean it. They ricochet. Tenfold excuse me, multiplied by the number of people involved, meaning the middle number of people in the plot, and multiplied by the number of people present at the time, guilty by association. I'm gonna get up in a few minutes. I'm gonna change my clothes. I might even wash them overnight so they can dry by tomorrow morning. Yeah. Yes, if I don't wash my clothes overnight, then in the morning it's gonna be too late. So I'm gonna remove these, wash them overnight, and then shake them and put them on somewhere to dry. By the morning, they'll be dry. Mhm. Yeah. I am grateful that I'm here for my children for now. Because I know when I leave, we might not see each other again. I don't know. So I pray that whoever God sent after me, not after to destroy the one that God prepared and sent for me, remember that I have children, especially I had a girl, and that He remembers and He knows what I am, therefore my children has my trait, therefore I cannot abandon them. Once he tastes that power, he will know what I am, and he will feel something. He'll feel different. He will feel the. I know what he'll feel. Once he has a taste of not. I'm not talking about intimacy. Let's say taste of the presence and taste of the energy. Yeah, he will feel different. Yeah. The thing is that men always love the energy, but for some reason, the power, the authority, they don't like to hear the voice. They fear me being higher than them, and then they don't stay in the house. They go and sleep with concubine and come for sex whenever they want to. Like I am dumb, I don't know. For some reason, I felt like I could not catch HIV. I don't know how I felt it, but it was like somehow I felt like I could not get it. And then somebody confirmed it for me and say, something in your DNA does not catch HIV. He looked at me and he looked at the card and he said, "You slept with HIV before." And he said, "Something in your DNA does not catch HIV." He said, "It's in the DNA." Don't know. So I remember one time I was feeling sick in 2003. Yeah, 2003. I celebrated in 2003. It was just me and my 29-year-old son. I didn't have two younger ones. For some reason, I was feeling sick and my back was hurting. I don't know. I just felt bad. I called my little sister. I said, Shelly, I feel like I have HIV. It's just like this. My sister said, have you got HIV before? How do you know how HIV felt? I said, that's how bad I felt. So some people don't understand the way I talk. I don't care how you feel about what I said. I don't care how you receive it. All I know is that I'm feeling so bad. I tell you one disease to show you how bad I feel. Alarm for me to pray at 3 o'clock in the morning. Lately, I haven't been doing it. Listen, um, so when she asked me how do I know, I said I don't know because I never had it before. All I know is that I'm feeling very bad. Okay, how can you explain it, Ketsi? I said, my back feel like I have some type of TB. My back is hurting so bad. I'm feeling, I don't know. I said, I just feel bad. And she said, well, go test and see and make sure that you know what's going on with you. Uh-uh. The next Monday, I went to the health department. I say I feel sick, and the health department say, "What do you mean you feel sick? How sick do you feel?" I feel like I have HIV, and the lady looked at me and said, "When is the last time you were intimate?" I said, this day, that time, and things like that. She was like, "Do you remember who you were involved with?" I said, "I don't. I'm not involved with many people. It's only one, so I'm just gonna remember just one." And she asked me for she registered me and I went in. She asked me the name of the individual that I was, of my boyfriend at that time, which I was not with anymore for months. And I was not having any intimacy. And she said, "So if you're not intimate, how you feel bad like this?" I said, "I don't know. I feel my body so sore." And she took my blood and she said, that day coming for the result. And first of all, she gave me penicillin injection. Honey, if you're not sick, don't be like me. I'm stupid. I don't have anything. Then I'm gonna go to the health department and say I feel sick, and then they take my blood, and then after taking the blood, they give me an injection for penicillin. My butt cheek hurt like hell. I went home and I cried. The penicillin is so thick, it's like tearing the muscles to go in. So it hurt. I couldn't go to work that day. Okay. When the time comes for me to go for the result, I got up, get ready, and I went for my result. When I got to the result, all my tests were negative. All the test was negative because they did the whole panel. Like when I say panel, I mean all of it. STD period. The chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, HIV, herpes. They tested for everything. So when I got there that morning, early morning, I went, and then they give me my test result. They give when you negative, they don't give you paper. In Florida, that was in Florida. In Florida, they give you paper when it's positive. So when your test is negative in Florida, they just tell you that all your tests are non-reactive. Some doctors tell you non-reactive, some tells you it's negative, but they were all negative. I was like, oh, thank you. And most likely they contacted the person as well, and most likely the person tested negative too because I was negative, or maybe I'm not able to catch it seriously. I don't know. I don't want to try that anymore. I don't want to try that ever again. Because I was stupid. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was. But it's not that I was sleeping around. It was just somebody I was with. That was in 2002. Um, then I got tested again in 2013, negative. At that time, I didn't go to the health department. At that time, I went to out of the closet. Out of the closet, it's a place inside Goodwill or Salvation Army. They have a little spot where people goes and have HIV test done. Not just HIV, STD period. But there is a day. There is a day you can do all the STDs. There is a day you do just HIV. When you go there, they'll tell you what you can do that day. It's free. You don't pay for it. You just go in and have your test done. So I went there, and it was right there where you sat down, and then they prick your finger and they have that thing. It's like a pregnancy test, and then they put drop of your blood in the test, and there was only one circle of color, and the person doing the test, he just say your test is negative. I'm like, show me. And I didn't say show me. He just pick it up and say, you see. And when he showed me the strip, and I'm like, I look at it, I was like, okay. I'm like, why you say it's negative? And he said, you see, there is only one circle. I was like, oh, just like a pregnancy test. I was like, really? They make it so easy like that? She said, he was like, yeah, and everything negative. So I wanted a paper with me to show that my test was negative. He said, no, you don't get no paper. I said, why? And this is when I know that in Florida, so when your tests are negative, they don't give you paper. If you're positive, they give you proof that you're positive. And they didn't give me paper. So even in 2013, my tests were negative. So now my body, who kept going to sleep with Eastland, who was sleeping with many people, caught HIV with people, and then handed giving it to this man. And this man propagated my name and said that I give him this, I give him the HIV. I'm like, Allah cause Baba. Mm, what else? Um, when he realized that I was not positive for nothing, they tried to give it to me in spirit. One night, I just fell asleep. Just fell asleep. I felt a bite in my in my nipple on my right breast. A bite, not fast like this. It was more subtle. Yeah, and then it's like it's like a head got under my arm right hand and bit me in my nipple, and I opened my eyes and the head of the thing is suspended. So now I'm looking at that thing in the surface, and I'm looking at it. Then he said, that was the voice of my ex-husband. He said, Ketsia, you have HIV. Meaning he just beat me and he's telling me he gave me HIV. I cast it away right then and then. I said, get out of here. My test always negative. I said, in the name of Jesus, I'm not gonna catch HIV from your bite. I never got sick. I've always been fine. Because I cast it away right there and then. Anything that you see in your sleep, somebody come and give to you, it's projection. Cast it away in the morning when you wake up. Pray against it. It goes back. Everything spiritual is reversible. Everything. And once you shower, it's like you wash it away too. That's why what you do it with purpose. Make sure you are not the offender. Make sure you are. I feel happy tonight. I don't know. I just feel happy. Looks white. Uh, I don't like coffee. And I'm not supposed to be drinking coffee. I was told not to drink coffee. And I spent a year without taking coffee. I just went back. This is the the third time I'm having coffee at night. From July of last year to this week, last week, yeah. Because I need it. Sometimes I feel like I need to drink coffee because it keeps me putting me to sleep. It's not regular sleep. It's like something just below your eyebrow and then you feel the wind and they put you to sleep. So I want to be alert. I like being alert, so I take the coffee to stay awake. Um, like the topic about HIV, STD, and things like that, the health department, also the out of the closet, they have a pill that you can take 72 hours. 72, you can take it prior, before 72 hours. Um, that will prevent you to be positive in case somebody you sleep with has HIV, which is why they have the law. If you have HIV, you're gonna sleep with someone, give them the liber bit. Liber bit is like freedom. Give them the freedom to choose to risk it. Don't just do it without letting them know that you are HIV positive. Besides that, there is a 5 year prison sentence if somebody that was not positive sleep with you and you are positive and the person become positive after sleeping with you and you didn't discuss it with them. 5 year prison. 5 year prison. So don't keep it secret. Let the partner know that you are positive and let them choose to be with you. Because there are ways people are positive and you can have a normal relationship without spreading it. That is if you love the partner for real. Yes, certain once people got this type of disease, they become selfish. They want to give it to somebody. because they don't know who give it to them. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna end this shortly because I have to wash my clothes. Yeah, I have some of these things. I wish, I wish I could be doing what I was doing yesterday at this time. My God is good. My God is good. My God is good. He's good to me. There is a spirit I learned called Queen of the Coast. I believe sometimes when you look at them on the wall, they also look like somebody behind shadow, and then you're actually looking at the Queen of the Coast. Queen of the Coast is a water spirit. You hear coast meaning by the water, you know. They are like a water spirit, the water deity. Mhm. But all they do is just look at me. They cannot do nothing. And once you see it, declare that they have no power. I always look at them and say, you enter the wrong home. You have no power. You have no effect and no power over nobody in here. If you ever watch the movie, the Crucifixion of Jesus Christ movie, you will remember how the spirit of Lucifer, Satan, was walking around among the people looking at Jesus Christ on the cross. That's how it looks like. The Queen of the Coast is like looking at you like the spirit of Satan was looking at Jesus on the cross, just like that. Mm. All right, I'm out of here. Is I'm gonna go use the bathroom and wash the clothes that I'm wearing so they dry by tomorrow morning. Even if they don't dry, I'm gonna wear them anyway. Not the brown blouse, but the black dress. I like wearing it because it's it's light in weight, it's not heavy, plus it dry fast. The material is very thin. That's why I like to wear it. When I wear it, I feel light, like I don't have nothing on. I'll be right back.